Friday night. Ain't no telling where we headed. It's a Friday night. What we doing? Are we stepping out? Life's been too.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. On today is the Keeping It Raw podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Don't miss an upload as we continue to give you some of today's hottest prospects that will be coming into the league in 2024. Also, guys, make sure you hit that subscription button. It's free and it don't cost you a thing. Hit the word all so that you'll receive every notification and every prospect that will be coming to you, so you'll be able to be knowledgeable of what's going on in the NFL draft. Also, guys, definitely, man, make sure you share the video. Make sure you smash the like button and leave comments in the comment section whether or not this is the type of player that you want. You know, all of us, have our different opinions, what we feel or what we think about a player. But at the same time, at the end of the day, the Lions are going to do what they do, and all NFL teams are going to do what they do. You know, whether they want a bigger corner, a smaller corner, or a corner that's sticky, whatever it may be, they're going to pick the best player that they think that fits their scheme and fits the situation. This goes with all cornerbacks that come into the league. I've been doing a lot of these corners, and I just want to say for the record, a lot of these guys, the Lions may not even look at these guys or might not even pick these guys. You know, maybe they want to get a guy like Kool-Aid McKinstry to reform up with Brian Branch. You just never know, man, what the Lions will be thinking. But at the end of the day, you do know that they need a number one corner, and you know that they can draft another corner to develop as well. You know, they could walk away with two corners in this draft. But Renardo Green is another prospect that I'm going to bring before you, because I think this kid is talented. Even though he has 5 years experience in college football, his production may not be there the way you may want his production to be there. He has a career 148 tackles, seven tackles for loss, 1 interception, 22 PDs, and 1 forced fumble. So when you look at his body of work, yeah, it doesn't really explain his career as much. Sometimes numbers can be deceiving, but definitely, man, this kid, you can leave him out on the island by himself, and this kid can handle his business. He's very sticky in coverage. And I like a lot about his game, man. He's very intense at times, and can be physical at times, and can be a little handsy at times, which most corners can be, especially when you're playing in man-heavy schemes, or if you're playing in press man or things like that. You can get a bit handsy. If you're going to be a good corner and you're a guy that's about 6 foot or under, you want to kind of model your game after some of the greats of old. Guys like Darrelle Revis and Revis Island, guys like Rondé Barber, who I believe was like 5'10" and was very good. And then guys like Renardo Green, I know I'm going back far. Also guys like Ty Law, that played for the Patriots. If you're a smaller guy, you want to be able to make sure that you definitely have the speed to be able to stay with some of today's top receivers. And what makes Renardo Green special at the cornerback position is that he did go against some of today's top receivers in the country, man. And one thing I can say about him, he did play well in the East-West Shrine game as well. So definitely that's going to bump you up on a lot of radars. I think he took a lot of reps at the slot corner position as well. I believe he had 270 of 363 cover snaps in the slot position. So he can play in the slot as well, and he can hold his own. You can put him out there on the island, and he can play in the slot. And when you can play multiple positions, that's something that teams definitely value. A lot of teams play with the nickel, with another corner out, being out on the field. And definitely, man, he's one of those kids, man, that can really play. And I like him, man. He's patient with his hands and press. Man, Green can be physical and aggressive, playing with that bully mentality at the corner position, and that's something definitely that you need. And he's very solid in run support. So that's when you're looking for a corner and you're looking for a guy that can handle his business. These are the type of guys that you're looking for. A Renardo Green definitely is going to move up a lot of people's radar, and he could be one of those guys that definitely be taken maybe in the second or the third round. I can see this kid being drafted. So if the Lions want to develop him or feel like he can come in and be a number one guy for them, they can do that as well. But at the same time, because he can hold his own, and that's thing I think out of all the corners, that's one thing that you can say about Renardo Green. He did go against some of the best receivers that are be coming into the league. I think he definitely held his own against Malik Neighbors, and we know that Malik Neighbors is box office, the receiver that's out of LSU. So I did see that game and watched how he played, and he played pretty well. He is a very, very sticky guy in coverage, and he will latch on to your hip, man. Very fluid, and I love the way this kid plays. And I think that definitely, man, there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to fall in love with Renardo's Green play to be able to go on the outside and to be able to play in the nickel. That's only going to make your draft stock rise. And Renardo Green is one of those guys that you're going to have to keep your eyes on, and you're going to have to put him on a big board because you want to be able to get talent. The name of the game is being able to find talent. And if you can find talent in the later rounds or in the second or the third round or whenever you find these guys, you want to be able to plug and play this guy. Or if you want this guy to be in rotation, then that definitely can happen. But I love a lot about his game. I think that the kid has a great football IQ. And I think that this kid, even though he doesn't have the production like a lot of other corners in this draft, he makes it up by being able to guard some of today's top receivers. And he was able to handle his business and be out there on the island by himself at times. All right, guys, make sure you leave it in the comment section. You get to talk about Renardo Green yourself. Peace.
What we doing? Are we stepping out? Life's been too hard, we gon' make it count. I ain't mad at the world, I'm just living life. And if I came up out the bag, you know I pay the price. The night's too young, let's have some fun, let's paint the town. Let's shut it down, it's our time now. And I ain't going in till the sun come up. And I ain't going in until we blew up the Bucks. Cause it's us, throw it up, live it up. Come with us, we gon' paint the town, love you right now. Hop in the Bentley